I made a video about how the elites of North Korea who live in Pyongyang can live quite a nice life there if they have enough money. And I've gotten asked, how did they get that money? That's a great question. The answer is capitalism. North Korea pretends that they have a socialist and centrally planned economy, but the thing is, their economy does not function. And it hasn't functioned for decades since the Soviet Union collapsed and quit subsidizing the North Korean economy. So North Koreans have turned to capitalism to sustain themselves. And I've made videos about how regular North Koreans use legal and illegal black markets to get money and put food on the table. But now the elites of North Korea have turned to capitalism to get rich. They're called the Donju, or the masters of money. And they're essentially like the Russian oligarchs of North Korea. Now they don't live as luxurious of lives as the Russian oligarchs at all. They don't have yachts or mansions all over the world, but they do kind of make money in the same way. The masters of money are government or military officials. They are people running state-run businesses. They're border traders or security officers, and they can make amounts of cash that were unfathomable not too long ago in North Korea. They can make thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars. And keep in mind, the average wage in North Korea is $4 a month. Those at the very top with access to lucrative industries like mining can easily become millionaires. There's much more diversification and autonomy in North Korea's increasingly capitalist economy. Groups that are technically state-run are in fact controlled by the masters of money, and in some ways are turning into diversified conglomerates reminiscent of South Korean conglomerates. Samsung, for example, started out selling fruit and dried fish. Now they're one of the world's biggest manufacturers of smartphones, televisions, and computer chips. In that same vein, Air Koryo, North Korea's national airline, now runs a taxi company, petrol stations, and a travel agency, as well as making airline brand cigarettes and tin food like mackerel and pheasant. And they also make, I don't know if this is beer or soda, but they make some sort of drinks. The masters of money who are running the mines, selling coal and other minerals like iron ore to China for the regime, are taking a healthy cut for themselves along the way. Some who have escaped suggested the cut could be as much as 1/3. These businesses operate as a kind of public-private partnership where masters of money are given license to expand state entities and cream off the profits, provided they pay a certain proportion back to the state. And the masters of money are now working in every sector of the North Korean economy. Their presence is very evident in Pyongyang's skyline. They're basically the ones who created it. Masters of money are the ones who funded the construction of these buildings. And in return, they were given up to 10 apartments in these buildings which they could turn around and sell. Now, private property ownership in North Korea is still technically illegal, but that doesn't stop it. There's actually now a vibrant housing market in North Korea. Those masters of money turn around and sell the apartments that they were allocated for a huge amount of profit. As a result, real estate prices in North Korea have soared, especially in Pyongyang, where they've increased as much as tenfold. A decent 2 or 3 bedroom apartment in the capital costs up to $80,000, but a luxury 3-bedroom apartment in a sought-after complex in central Pyongyang can fetch $180,000. One master of money who escaped North Korea said, "When it comes to getting rich, there are few rules anymore. Every North Korean breaks the law. Kim Jong-un even breaks the law as well. Because everyone does it, the authorities just close their eyes." So anyway, this is how the elite in Pyongyang get their luxury handbags and their nice cars. It's capitalism.